Hi, and welcome to my podcast that is about knitting. My name is Marie-Louise, and I'm coming to you from the east of Sweden, 1 hour south of Stockholm. It is springtime, and I'm sorry, I'm dressed up like it's full winter. Actually, it's not, but I'm wearing this Maire dress by Veera Välimäki every morning. And this week I'm taking a week off, resting, time with my son and cat and my knitting. And this weekend I'm actually going on a knitting retreat. So I will be meeting up with some friends that I've only met through the YouTube world before, but I'm looking very much forward to that. Yeah, welcome. As I said, I'm Marie-Lou Knitting on YouTube and on Instagram and also on Ravelry. Maybe we met at the Knitathon with Pia Trans, or you have been here earlier, I don't know, but very much welcome. I am a pleasure knitting person. I'm a process knitting person, but always dressed in wool. So today I have let's start with this. I am wearing one of the Vertices Unites that I've been working on lately. It's like a little Vertices Unite crush here in the Nordic lands. This one I made out of both of them that I've made out of Rauma Finul, and due to two podcasters from Norway, Edrun and Gunnirén, I've knitted up this. I would have never chosen these kind of colors actually, but I love how it turned out. They started a sister knitting. That means that Edrun and her sister chose 5 colors, and then they didn't show each other which way they knitted up the shawl, and then they showed in one episode of Edrun's podcast, and it was so funny to see. So I got excited and I wanted to do that with my sister doesn't knit. She will never knit. She hasn't got the patience to do it. She's got patience, but not to craft. She is good on other things. But I asked on Instagram if another knitter sister would like to join me. So Maria Ivarsson in the knitting podcast Stickspår, we chose 5 colors to knit up a Vertices Unite in, and we are going to meet this weekend on this knitting retreat to show one another these Vertices Unite. But so I won't show that one because it's a secret. But this one, since not only me, but a lot of other people wanted to join and knit their sister Vertices Unite, Edrun and Gunnirén, they started a knit along where they chose these colors. I will take this off. And the thing was that it should be a secret knit, and and the 1st of May we should show one another these different Vertices Unites. Yeah, mine turned out like this. This is a small version. Yeah, the two dark colors look similar in the camera, I can see that, but it's brown and it's dark purple. And there's two light colors as well. This beige one. Who would thought that I would choose the beige one for this third section? I usually choose a colorful palette, but as this turned out, I think it went a lot. It is a colorful version. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I knitted this one in Raumafinul, as I said, on needles 3.5 millimeter. And you can choose to, this is a sport weight actually, and you can choose to knit it up in 4 millimeters as well, but I didn't. It was the 3.5 millimeter that was free. And it's actually still free. Look here. I use these. I love these wooden needles with long cables. That's perfect for shawls. I'm not sure what's next on these needles. Maybe I should return to a cardigan that I'm knitting for my husband. That needs 3.5 millimeter needles. We'll see. I'll put this on. Yeah. Since this is the small version, it's a little tricky, but yeah, that is fine. I'm not a sock knitter. That's what I keep saying to myself and to others. But I've actually finished a pair of socks. Usually I just knit one sock, and that's not very useful, is it? I'm wearing these socks right now, so I will put a picture here so that you can see. It's Hope&Sunshine by Tracie Miller. And I've knitted this up. I knit this up in mellanraggi. That's a sock yarn here in Sweden that we use a lot. It's a little bit thicker than sport, but not DK weight. And that makes them warm and cozy. That's just what you need these spring, cold spring mornings. I'm actually working on another pair because there is a sock pattern that I've been loving this year, and it's the Crofters sock by Powerofwool. You can find them on Ravelry. Here's one. I've been working up this in a variegated yarn. I think this is called Rainbow. It's also mellanraggi. And I think this blue one is Novita Nalle. That's a Finnish sock yarn in the same thickness. I've done these a little bit longer because I wanted to. And I wanted to show up all the lovely colors in this yarn. And believe it or not, I'm working on the second sock. And it's a heel flap and gusset, and it's very addictive. So when I've knitted this part. I knit on a conference this Saturday. Yeah, so it is a quick knit, and I love it because then I get 2 socks. Hopefully these will be finished till this weekend, because I think the retreat is going to be held in a old house, and I think I will need these for the wooden floor. So the Crofters socks by Powerofwool, you can find it on Ravelry. Yeah, I mentioned that I'm knitting something for my husband. I bought like 3 different yarn, 3 different kinds of yarn to just and thinking of making him something, but I've never found anything that was as fun to knit or as not itchy. He has a thing. He thinks that alpaca is the most, the best yarn. He's very sensitive to wool, but he is insisting on alpaca, so he will get alpaca. And I am knitting this up in drops lima and drops alpaca in these 3 colors. This is a lovely pattern by Essy Winnerholt. I'm modifying it a bit because I've done this before, so I know the pattern, and I think it is very fun to knit. It is like one. Yeah, I just want to do another repeat and another repeat. So yeah, I will let these needles be in this so that I can continue with this. This will be an open cardigan that without buttons or anything. He is a warm person that never is still, so he will be. He doesn't need any buttons, and since this is alpaca, he will be warm, I think. The name of this pattern is Flisan cardigan, and as I said, I will modify it a little bit, but this color work is so fun to knit. So I will probably bring this to the knitting retreat, don't you think? Yeah, I will, because I can talk, listen, and knit at the same time. I think this color work will be excellent to bring on a knitting retreat. Something else that I will bring is my 2 dresses that I have on the go. One you've seen, a lot. This is Sjörå dress, and it is starting to get long, actually. But I want, well, this purple will be exactly the same length as this green, and then I will have one more green block. And then I think I will be finishing this up. I want it to go over my knees, because this will be a dress like this one that I'm wearing, to not get cold and to cozy up in. It is a broken rib pattern. It's a free pattern on edna.se. And it is knit up in Järbo svensk ull, Swedish wool, and it's living in my lovely bag made by a podcast colleague of mine, Sophie, I meant. So this is Sommar av Sophie. Yeah, love this bag. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish this. This won't be something that I'm wearing during the summer, although sometimes it can be cold in the summer as well here in Sweden. But I'm working on another dress that is a summer knit. Let's see. This beauty. So far it is a pattern from Pia Trans, the tea that is called Brise, and it is knit up in one color, but as you see here it's two colors, and that is because Lotte Blom from Made of Yarn, she has made, if you seen her recent podcast, she is wearing her Brise, and that inspired me to make this one in two colors. Yeah, it's a kind of raspberry red and pale yellow, and I'm thinking of repeating this section here, the lace section, in the bottom of the dress as well. Did I say that this is Dropsbell? Well, it is. And yeah, I love it. And I actually think that I will have it finished by July or August, because Dropsbell is, I don't find it very hard to knit on. Some people think that this cotton linen yarns is hard to knit with, but I don't find it that way. At least not Dropsbell or, for example, Svarta Fåret's Cecilia, that is similar to this yarn. I find these very nice to knit with. So this will also follow me to the knitting retreat, because this I'm on the way to separate for arms, and after that it will be just knitting. Yeah. Luckily, I'm going in a car because this project also will come with me. And it's living in my life bag. It's a bag made by women in Africa, in Kenya. And yeah, it supports them, and it helps them to get a salary and to support their family. Love, love. Yeah, this is a pattern by Emelie Johansen, and here I am separating for sleeves as well. Yeah, let's see. You knit this bottom up, and it will be squares, so I will crochet these lines here. I'm knitting this up in Campus 2-ply and on 3mm needles. I love the patterns from Emelie Johansen because they're so simple but genius. They have details that makes it fun to knit, and actually, although there's not much shaping in the pattern, they look fine on me. I think they suit me very well. So yeah, Caridea sweater by Emelie Johansen. It's getting warm. I'm taking this off. Another summer knit is this summer Fling Tee by Josefin Åkerström. And this is very hard to show right now because it's on well, they're not short needles, but they are. Yeah, I'm test knitting this. It's the needles 3.75 millimeter, and I'm knitting this in bamboo raggi. That's a 4-ply yarn. And yeah, you see, right? I'm knitting up a white t-shirt. Yeah, I think I can get a lot of wear of it, and I think this bamboo will make it drapey and light, although it's wool as well. And yeah, she writes patterns very well, so I'm enjoying this knit as well, although I need to get on with it because I think it's the deadline is 10th of May. Yeah, this is also something that I can knit on the knitting retreat. I won't show my blankets today because I showed them on the live podcast. If you want to look at my 2 blanket projects, you go back and see the live that I sent in April. I have a lot of ideas what to knit next and put on the needles. You have here a let loopy that will be a cardigan for me, I think. I haven't decided what pattern yet, so they are here by my side, and I will look at it and fantasize about what to knit of it. I have here two skeins of Sjörå. It's a thick. If I say 4-ply, you think it's a thin yarn, but it's 4-ply. It's like Aran weight, Swedish wool. This will be a bag. Nordic Knitting Society is a publish community that with different Swedish or Nordic designers, and Emelie Brandén has done a bag pattern that is the season pattern in May, and I will make that in these two colors. I think they will be fine. Then I have this lovely collection in Finnish wool by Lipsticka, and this will be a sweater for my sister, for my nephew. Yeah, he's from just north of Stockholm, Roslagen, and the boys there is called Rospigg. And in this lovely book by Erika Åberg, From Coast to Coast, there is a pattern called Rospigg. Yeah, I will knit him this one, and he is so knit worthy, so there will be no problem. He will wear it, I know. Yeah, I haven't bought anything actually. Well, yes, no, just some Rama Fino that I've already used up. I hope you have a lovely spring, a lovely May, and I will see you next time I podcast. Thank you. Bye.